So, proud to introduce manager Steve Cunningham and new signing Dom Craig. Steve,
Ben, how you doing, mate?
good are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's been a long time since we spoke. To the last game of season. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thanks.
Good.
So, what can you tell us about Dom?
Yeah, excited to announce my first signing of the summer. Dom, many people know his face. He's been at the club before. He's a local lad. He was captain for a number of years here while I played here as well. His dad's actually part of the club. But the opportunities come about where Dom was happy to speak to us. We sat down, had a chat, discussed different things and talked about the club, the direction we're looking to go, and unfortunately with his previous club, with them getting relegated into our division, it was an opportunity that we could then speak to him, because I think if they'd have stayed up, we wouldn't have got him. We've had conversations that he wants to play at the highest level he can, and rightly so. But with him being in our league next year, it was an opportunity to speak to him about where we're going and try and bring him back home, and that's why he stood here now.
Yeah, Dom, you used to play here. What's made you come back?
Well, just touching on what Cunny said, really. I mean, leaving Colne 18 months ago, I kind of left with a heavy heart. I was going purely on footballing reasons, just go and play higher. And I'm coming back purely on footballing reasons because I believe that Colne, I've got the best chance of winning this league. And for me not to be a part of that, especially like he says, being captain 3 years ago and, you know, being a Colne lad, for me not to be a part of them winning the league, it'd hurt that. So I think I can bring a lot to the side. And I'll just, you know, like I'm nursing an injury at the minute, but I'm slowly but surely coming back to fitness, and I hope I can hit the season, hit the ground running, really.
Yeah, Steve, obviously you seem very, very happy that you've got your man. How do you think he'll fit in with the lads?
To be honest with you, mate, he's part of the furniture anyway. He comes up to games, he's got a lot of mates, he's one of his best pals, Spencer Jordan's in the side, and as I said, his dad's part of the club, so he knows the club inside out. So I don't think that'll be a problem. I think that's one of the reasons why I've set my sights on 4 targets, and Dom was the number 1 on the list, in terms of not to come in straight away and be that big impact player that we know he can be, because like he said, he is nursing an injury. We've got to make sure he's right before we start putting him in. It could be well into the second month of the season before you see the best of him. But I just think the qualities that he brings to the side is something we didn't have last year. Somebody sort of, you know, running between the lines, getting forward, goals from midfield. It's a key factor in the signings that I'm making in the summer. We need goals inside, and that's what Dom will bring. But not only that, he'll run through a brick wall for me. We're good mates off the field, and I trust him, he trusts me. He knows the club in terms of the fans, so he knows what it means to them. So every time he puts on that red shirt, I know I'm going to get more than 100% out of him every single week, even if he's having a nightmare. He's a player that it hurts if he loses. You know, he's down in the dressing room. I've seen him in his shop after they've been beat before. And that's the kind of player I'm after. So he brings all them attributes, and I'm really chuffed that we've been able to get him, and I think he'll be a huge asset for the club.
Excellent. Cheers for that, guys.
Cheers, mate.